Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Sylvie Happy Girl. Yes, it's my lunchtime. Yes, lunchtime. I'm going to make sure I make a good use of this lunchtime. Yes. Now I'm going to tell you how I study English, what happened, because I'd said it earlier. For those who know me, I'm not an Anglophone. There's no one in my family that speaks English. Okay, my father is from the north. My mother was from the north. She's no more alive today. But all my background, no one speaks English. So, as I told you, I think in one of my videos earlier, how manage what happened that I so much fell in love with English. What happened? Now I'm going to explain to you what happened. So I think in one of my videos I said we relocated. I think basically we're living in one place and we relocated in another place. So when we arrived in that place, I I so much I so much loved English. I saw the way the people around me were living. 1 minute. I saw the way the neighborhood, how they were living with their family. Okay, there was no quarrel, there was no insult, no fighting. Something that when I grew up, I was already kind of used to, and it was as if it became normal. But when we relocated, all our neighborhood, I don't know, we were surrounded with mostly Anglophone. 95% of those who were living around us were Anglophone. It's true there were some Bamileke, but the Anglophone, the people from the northwest and the southwest were like kind of dominating. Okay, so I just told myself I want to learn this language, and this is how I changed the friends I had. And when I went, because when I was leaving Ancien Road to Catetash, I was in Kumoendo, that is class 6. Kumoendo, and I was writing my exam, le CPE at a first school and common entrance. And I just, when we arrived in Catetash, I think it was just the last term. That is where I wrote the first school, and I got my first school, and I went to secondary school. Yes, I went to secondary school in Unity Bilingual School, and my first year there, I got so much interested in English language. This is how I started studying language, the English. I started taking the English language very seriously. Yeah, all my teacher, those who taught me, really knew that I had interest in that language, and I thank God for them because they helped me. Once they discovered that I so much love the English, they helped me. Now the thing is this: for the francophone, they will tell you that during English class they were running away. So we're only few of us who had interest in English. I can just count very few. This is how they helped me a lot. I cannot forget Mr. Sonangai. Oh my God, Mr. Sonangai so much encouraged me with this English. Seriously, he helped me so much, and he kept on encouraging me. I can do it. He believed in me. He was calling me in front of the class. I was giving some. I was sometimes talking about something history. In fact, he helped me so much. English, French, history were my best topic. Promise. I didn't like math. I'm not a math person. I don't like mathematics. Promise. See, I didn't like math, and I was not good at that. Okay, my best subject were French, English, history. This is where I had the highest marks in school. So I started even changing the type of movies I was watching. I started enjoying Nigerian movie. I had friends, all of them were Anglophone. I was struggling to speak, though I started with pidgin, but later on I saw myself getting it onto. It was so amazing. Okay, coming back, this is how I started loving English movies, the Nigerian movies. I was watching those movies, and I started learning how to cook some of the meal. And thank God that it so happened that my mother also loved some of the meals, the English the meals from the southwest and from the northwest. She loved Ero, she loved Achu. So it helped me so much. What is this? I started learning how to cook all those things. When my friends were cooking it, I would go to their houses, I would see how they were cooking it. And so much helped me. Okay, for those of my friends, the francophones who want to study English, I remember in school they were always running away. There are some things you need to do. It's very easy, and for me, I felt so comfortable changing, because I studied up to troisième, and from troisième I stopped schooling. I already told that story before. My father refused to pay my school fees because I'd given my life to Christ. He said, let Jesus Christ pay my school fees. But thank God that I didn't get discouraged. I had to work hard. I worked as a house help. I sold in the market, and later on, one of the good mothers, one of our neighbor, Mommy Rose, helped me to get into a school. The school where I went to, that is Unity Bilingual School, after many years, I went back there and I was like an assistant teacher, helping her. And later on, after a year, they gave me a full class to teach. So this is how I got to know English, and I was really reading a lot of things. Sorry for the distraction, because some of my colleagues are taking their lunch, so you might get some noise. So later on, after I got married, my husband decided that no, he doesn't want me to teach, and this is how God used my husband for me to go back to school. So I went back to school, and I decided to go but to the English section, because you remember I went to school from sixième to troisième, and I stopped, okay, because my father refused to pay my school fees. And later on, after I got married, let's say after 6 or 7 years, I got married, and I decided to go back to school. My husband just said I must go back to school. I went back to school, and I started in from 5. That is, I went from 5, an evening class, that is Jet in Ancien Road. I went there in row, and that year I was pregnant. I went in for the GCE O level, and I made it with 4 papers, but they were not enough for me because I needed English language, because I wanted to study bilingual study. Études bilingues? That's how they say it in French. Bilingual studies. I wanted to study it at the university, so I needed English at all costs. So the next year, I went in for A level. So that year, I was not pregnant. I made it so well. It was better than the O level. I really got a lot of points for the advanced level. I made it so well. So this is how in 2 years I took 2 years to get the O level and the A level. See, for me, I felt so comfortable studying English. I don't know, God just put that love in my heart. And I also believe is the way the Anglophone man was living around me that really affected me so much, because there was a difference from where I was coming from. So it really helped me so much. It really helped me so much. I was able to make it so well. So at the time, it became so difficult to even flow with some of my schoolmates, because I would just see myself speaking the English. Most of them, when I even discuss with them, I speak English. I don't speak French. Okay. Why am I telling you this story? It's just to let you know that God is able to do anything, everything. It all depends on you. It all depends on your mindset. It all depends on what you really want in life. Okay? Whatever you want, He can do it for you. See me from a background. And to tell you the truth, people from the north, when I was schooling, maybe from 1, from 2, they were always laughing at me, like this girl Topuri. They used to have in mind that people from the north don't have sense, people from the north don't go to school and all the like. But the case was so different for me. Okay, God did it for me. God so did that for me. He did all those things for me. And sometimes it is difficult for some people to believe that I'm not even an Anglophone. Promise. It is so hard. It is so hard for some people to believe that I'm not an Anglophone. No. They are always surprised. They are always astonished. This is what God can do. Okay? I believe this video is going to inspire someone to not to be discouraged, to always believe in himself or herself. Okay, it all begins with you believing in yourself, because God has already done everything for us. Okay, God bless you so much. Thank you for watching. Thank you so much. God bless you. I really thank God for the inspiration of doing these videos during my lunchtime. It's helping me a lot. Thank you so much. Bye bye. God bless you.